but instead seeing those foods as really valuable tools for implementing a healthier diet.
Hey, Dr. Sarah, can you tell us what we will learn from your book, Nutrivore?
My book, Nutrivore, The Radical New Science for Getting the Nutrients You Need from the Foods You Eat, teaches you how to eat any food, get every nutrient, and finally reach your health goals. I know that sounds like a pretty big promise, so let me expand on it a little bit. So restrictive diets set us up to fail. So when we look at diet as this is a list of good foods and this is a list of bad foods, that actually increases food fixation, food obsessions. It increases cravings. It makes us more susceptible to emotional eating, and it drives the on again, off again diet roller coaster. When we can intentionally make room in our diets for any food, especially those quality of life foods that supply maybe not a ton of nutrients, but just joy, that actually helps us stick to overall healthy eating patterns better. But Nutrivore is also about understanding what nutrients do in the body, what types of foods have what types of nutrients, and how much of those different foods to eat to get the full range of nutrients our bodies need. Nutrivore is kind of awkwardly between a diet and an anti-diet. So the idea is to understand those easy additions and simple swaps within our food preferences that we can make to get more nutrients that support long-term health from our food choices, while ditching diet mentality and diet culture. So it's kind of this weird in between where we want to improve our overall eating patterns to support long-term health, what I call sustainable nutrition, overall healthy eating patterns without the on again, off again diet roller coaster, while getting away from moralization of foods, no longer seeing a list of foods as bad foods or junk food or empty calories, but instead seeing those foods as really valuable tools for implementing a healthier diet. Because it doesn't matter how healthy your diet is, if you're not getting joy from the foods you eat, you're not going to be able to stick to it. So my book, Nutrivore, both goes through the psychology of dieting as well as just nutritional sciences. If I had to distill the goal of this book to a simple sentence, it would be, what are nutrients and why should I care? So I will teach you how specific nutrients are linked to your specific health concerns and what foods have those nutrients, along with overall eating patterns, ways of choosing foods, ways of crafting meals that make sure you're getting the full range of nutrients that your body needs. So it is a book that is a general education about nutritional sciences, an interesting examination of the history of nutritional sciences and kind of how we got to the cultural moment where we are now, where there's so much food fear and misinformation on the internet, along with a plan to choose more nutrient-dense foods within your food preferences, reduce your food budget while increasing the quality of the foods that you're eating, and finally, ditch diets for good.